You know what? I think it's time to declare war. In fact, it's past time. The war I'm talking about doesn't require guns or tanks or bombs, but it does need troops, people like you, because it's time to declare war on cliches. You know what I mean? That was a cliche right there. You know what I mean? Ugh. A cliche is any phrase or expression that is spoken so often, every day, every moment, that it becomes utterly annoying because it is used so often. Here's a good one. You know.
They're Bronco fans for life, and I think that they feel like I betrayed them, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that they feel that way, but maybe later on in life they'll understand, and I think that the Broncos. I think they understand why we had to go different ways, and so do I. And I'm just.
If we already know, why are we interviewing you? You know? Here to make sense of all of this, perhaps, joining me now on the phone is a renowned expert on everyday language, Professor Marvin Flambeau. Where are we speaking to you from, sir?
At my office here at Central Oregon Community College, which is cute as a button.
Yeah. How are you today, by the way?
I'm alive and kicking, feeling fresh as a daisy, giddy as a colt, fit as a fiddle.
Great. So what do you think about the pervasive use of cliches?
I think we should avoid them like the plague. With all due respect, at the end of the day. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
It's easy to fall into the trap of using cliches. I mean, they're a dime a dozen. You should drop them like a hot potato. It's not rocket science, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, you know?
But sir, respectfully, aren't you using a whole bunch of cliches right now in this conversation?
Oh, Cashman, it sounds like you've got an axe to grind. To be honest, with all due respect, taking it one day at a time, the fact of the matter is, you're way off base. You're a loose cannon. This feels like a witch hunt.
Okay, well, I just think that...
Basically, I'm bending over backwards to give 110% to this interview. I'm just taking it one day at a time. Let's face it, what goes around comes around. You're just adding insult to injury. You know what I mean?
You know what, Professor? We are out of time.
Oh, well, you just let the cat out of the bag there. Giving me the bum's rush, huh? I guess better safe than sorry. No use crying over spilled milk. It goes without saying, if you've seen one, you've seen them all.
My guest has been Professor...
Associate Professor...
Marvin Flambeau.
Oh, aren't you just smart as a whip? Haste makes waste, Cashman. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I'm Pat Cashman.
You're as dead as a doornail. Age before beauty, Cashman. That ship has sailed. You know, money doesn't grow on trees. The list goes on until the cows come home. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Cashman, hello? Are you still there? All's well that ends well. You know?